I recorded this footage last year so I could share with you how I take my little tomato seedlings and move them into larger cups until they are ready to go into the garden. I like to do this so that they can get a larger root ball on them, and so I will have a healthier plant when I put it in the garden. I just need a couple of things to do this. I have some potting soil mix that I've incorporated a little bit of fertilizer into it, and it also, potting soil mix has some type of additive to assist with drainage, such as perlite or vermiculite. I just use a kitchen spoon and then some clear plastic cups, which I have put holes in. I like to add just an all-purpose vegetable fertilizer, incorporate a little bit of that into my soil mix, which I make myself. Now with the back of a kitchen spoon, I'll go down into each cell and straight down pry out the little tomato seedling. And I have already made my plastic cups. I am using 7-ounce cups for this demonstration. And then if you are subscribed to my channel, you know I like to make these little cups using a soldering iron that I pick up at Harbor Freight and make all my holes. I like to make about 8 holes at the bottom and then on the sides. So we'll just drop our little seedling right down into the cup at the bottom. Don't put potting soil into it first, and I'll show you why here in just a minute. I'll mark the outside of the cup with the name of the tomato that I'm planting. And so into the cup it goes, and then I'm just gently going to fill it in with potting soil mix. And if you are familiar with how a tomato plant grows, roots will come out of that stem from the tomato plant. So this is how I like to do it. I use a clear cup so that the sunlight can continue to hit the tomato plant, because we're not going to fill this all the way up just yet. I want to encourage roots to grow out from the stem of the tomato plant. So when it's in contact with moisture, you'll start to notice those roots will come out. So we'll just fill it up about this much to the bottom of the leaves of the tomato plant, and then I'll compress the soil just a little bit. And of course we'll keep it watered and everything as we normally do, like we did when they were just seedlings in the cell. And this is how it will look right here. And as that tomato plant outgrows the cup, I will continue to fill it with potting soil mix. And you can do this also with a 16-ounce cup if you want to have a really big root ball, okay? And a really big plant too. I'll show you that here in just a minute. But as you can see, just a couple of weeks later, I have filled these up to the brim, and they are much bigger plants. And then the garden soil warmed up just enough to go ahead and start moving them in. And so this is an example of a 16-ounce cup, and you can see just how large this plant is. I think I may have started these tomato seeds many weeks before they were ready to go in the garden. But there you go. So I hope this gives you guys some ideas of how to get those tomato plants in the garden this year. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a beautiful day.